Continuing on, another big thing with technology usage is cameras, including the cameras on your cell phone. Please do not take pictures of students. And the reason for this rule is this is laws pertaining to minors where you need to get permission from parents in order to take pictures of them. And we may be having some robotics for all photographers take pictures of this of students, but they will know which students have photo permission or not. So just to be on the safe side, just don't take any pictures of students. And if you do not share it. Do not even share it over a text message. We want to be really careful. So just to be on the safe side, I would say just don't take pictures of students. That will be your best bet. And just to be safe, because we can get into serious legal trouble if you do, and a parent didn't give you permission to. And other technology that you should not be using. The first one is earphones, earbuds, headphones, or any sort of personal listening device. This is really bad to have in your ears when you are teaching. It shows that you don't shows very disrespectful, first off. So just put that away. Just put that away with your phone. Any of that, put it away. Another thing is handheld gaming devices. None of that. In smartwatches, it's okay if you wear smartwatches, but just use them only for timekeeping. Don't use it to check your email, social media, none of that. So that's it with our technology policy. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Now, two more things here. The first one is food and drink. So you only really should be drinking water when you're in the classroom, and that is because the Legos, we don't want food to mix with the Legos, and we don't want the Legos to mix with the food. And water really shouldn't be at the tables where the Legos and laptops are, because if it spills, that could cause damage. So try to keep water away from the kits, but if you need to drink water in the classroom, of course, that's definitely okay. And then for all other drinks and all other food, please consume it outside. Some of the teachers, some of the schools may not be happy if you consume these inside classrooms. So to be on the safe side, consume them outside, and it's only during break times. And also let me notice that the same rules apply to the students. So if you see a student with eating a snack when they're building with Legos or programming, tell them to stop. That's not okay. And they also should only be drinking water in the classroom. And next thing is gift to students. And while we really appreciate that you care about the students and you want to show them recognition, we try not to give any gifts to the students because it may make other students who do not receive a gift feel bad. So while good intention, let's try to avoid giving gifts to students. And then another thing is absolutely no consumable gifts, and this is solely for the reason of allergies. And we don't want, some parents have special things that they don't want their kids to eat. So just don't give any consumable gifts and try not to give any other gifts at all. So this is a policy that is required for not only robotics for all volunteers, but for all public teachers and all public employees. And this is if at any time you learn from a student that they're in danger, for example, parental abuse or something like that, you must report it to a lead instructor or a school administrator. And this is really important. And the word must is bolded and capitalized because it is a must. You have to do it. If you hear it, please go tell a teacher or some other person immediately that the student is in danger. So now in the confidentiality, if there's any information from students that they share with you, such as let's just say they tell you their birth date or anything like that of that nature, don't go out and share it. We want to keep the students' privacy, and it's best just not to share that information with anyone else. And the next thing, which is a bigger thing, is Robotics for All's curriculum. All of Robotics for All's curriculum is covered under United States copyright law. And as a volunteer teacher, you will be given an account to our website, which will allow you to access the curriculum. And there are a couple guidelines here. Any non-robotics for all commercial or non-commercial use is prohibited. Do not go and use our curriculum in any other case but in their classes. And another thing is, do not download the curriculum. That is also not something you should be doing. You should only be using the curriculum on our website. Now, all our curriculum is protected, and you did sign something part of a volunteer teacher agreement said that our curriculum is protected under copyright law, and if we do incur any loss because of any sharing of the curriculum, we will defer it to you. So that's very important. Do not share a curriculum to anyone. Only use it in the classroom. It is proprietary to Robotics for all. So the last thing we're going to cover here in expectations is communication. We ask that you check your email regularly and communicate with the lead instructor. And we prefer that you have a 24-hour maximum response time. If they send you an email or if they have a question for you, please communicate to one of us and respond within 24 hours. And there are some exceptions to this if you're on vacation or if it's during finals week or there's some other reason why you cannot access your email. That's okay. But in most other circumstances, please do respond within 24 hours, whether that's by email, text message, or another form of communication. Please do that. And this doesn't really fall directly under communication, but it's just another thing you should do. Please review the curriculum before the class. This will not only help you in teaching, just make you seem more prepared. So all the curriculum will be on our website, and you will get that online account if your application to be a volunteer is approved. So that covers most of it for in terms of expectations. And if at any time you do have questions on the expectations, anything doesn't make sense, please email us at info@roboticsforalleducation.com. And this will mean we can answer any question you may have if any expectation does not make sense or you don't understand why it's there. So now there is going to be a quiz on the expectations, and there's going to be 10 multiple choice questions, 5 short answer and 1 long answer question. It shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. So just an FYI, we will be reviewing your quiz answers when you consider your application to be a volunteer. So yeah, so thanks for watching this section about the expectation part. You may now pause the video to take the quiz and then come back on a later date or come back right after to do this next section, which is about tips and tricks for working with children in classroom management.